Come on, you piece of shit.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with.
I'll get to you in just a second here. Come on, load the goddamn page, computer. Piece of shit. Alright, here we go. Let's hope that this fucking works here. Was working on the Series S just a few minutes ago. So, with that in mind, hello everyone, Drew here for Drew at Underground Gaming here on YouTube. Back with another stream. Obviously, yesterday, Madden 23 came out. This is the 10-hour trial through EA Play by way of Xbox Game Pass here on my Xbox Series X. And I was fidgeting with it over on my Series S and decided, fuck it, I'm just gonna stream messing around with this and giving my first impressions as I'm playing. So I'm gonna be playing franchise mode as a quarterback, playing as Drew Dat myself. So with that in mind, let's see what team. Hopefully the servers fucking hold up because it's fucking EA, but still. What team to begin my career with? Thinking I would go with a team that doesn't really have a franchise quarterback. I don't think the Steelers really have one. The Texans damn sure don't have one at this point. Yeah, let's just go with the Houston Texans at this
Continue
point.
ahead to begin your franchise.
And see
Use
what
the options
happens.
on the
And Lovie
left to
Smith
edit
is the
league
head coach.
settings
Okay,
or
that's
change your
interesting.
role to a player or owner.
We're going to start in the preseason, but we're going to play as a player. And we're going to create me as a quarterback. So we got field general, which is like the Tom Brady archetype. Strong arm quarterback, which is, I guess, would have been like Ben Roethlisberger. Scramblers, kind of like Kyler Murray from Arizona. And then imp, uh, improviser, maximizes big play opportunities when the design play breaks down, which is generally what I'm going to go for. And obviously, we're going to go with a top draft pick because I don't want to beat around the bush as an undrafted player just trying to struggle to make a roster during this stream. So. See what 14. Okay, the number 14 is all we have to work with. Whatever. and the college, Minnesota, because I'm from Minnesota currently, as it is. Gonna be a 20-year-old, because if I start at like 38, that's like 2 years away from retirement, so no. Besides, I want to make at least a decent with this. Even though I don't know how many times I'm gonna stream just playing this. So, yeah, let's go with that at this point. Is there no helmet that does not send end racism on it? Okay, there's one, but that one I don't really care for. I guess I'm going with this one then. That should be fine. Primary team colors. That should be alright. Let's starter off. Just to, well, initially to see what happens. Coach firing on, because I like a little chaos. Relocation. I hate when teams like move and then like completely change their name so you don't know who the fuck you're facing anymore. So let's have that disabled. No full field control. Because we're playing as a quarterback, we're not playing as the owner or the coach, you know. Okay, we're ready to start this thing now. So Drew Dat, Houston Texans quarterback. Okay, it looks like I gotta darken the hair just a little bit because that's way too blonde. Maybe brown hair. First, let's figure these things out. Dots. Accurate passers know that the ball placement is the difference between a touchdown and a turnover. When they enter the zone, all passes are thrown with perfect accuracy. Okay. Well, let's see here. Let's go with persistent. Players with this ability are harder to knock out of the zone. Quick draw. Passers with this ability have faster passing animations when they're thrown under pressure. Yes, please. Clutch. Yeah. And finally, tight out. Yeah. Tight ends making good catches. Yeah, that's always helpful. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to be working with for those abilities then. At this point, let's look at the depth chart before we talk to coach. So yeah, we are actually the best quarterback on the roster. which surprises no one since they traded Deshaun Watson to Houston for all those first-round draft picks. Kyle Allen, trade target, young, QB of the future, future starter, franchise QB, day one starter is our player tag. So, well, we are first-round draft picks, so. As it currently stands. So let's go talk to Coach then. We drafted you because we loved your talent and we're excited to have you on the team, but you didn't play much in college and we honestly don't know a lot about you. That's what this preseason is about. You will be playing the first quarter of our game this week. Use it to loosen up your arm, stretch your legs a little bit. Show us what you can do. Alright. Generate 50 yards of offense. But first we have to head to training camp here.
Guys, we all watched the film from yesterday, and I hope everyone knows it wasn't good enough. Today's practice has got to be great. You want to win a ball game, take advantage of your practice reps, because Sunday's going to be here before you know it.
And they actually have red shirts for quarterbacks in 23. Alright, cool.
Check go!
Well, that didn't work out.
Let's go! Connect!
There we go. Well, we're not going to get the gold medal for this one.
Hut, hut.
There's to number 13 over there.
Go! Ready, ready?
12 getting it done again.
Ready! Ready!
And there's number 12
You
again.
know what, guys? That was pretty dang good. And you know what gets me really excited? You haven't even reached the top of your potential yet. Not even close. Each and every one of you should take that as a challenge and see if you can find that next level.
Silver is good enough for the first practice, I think. Now let's get to our first preseason game with the Houston Texans. And we're facing the New Orleans Saints at the NRG Stadium. Which seems, yeah, it's a home game. Okay, so we are in Houston for this. Alright, cool.
Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the Saints and the Texans, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight we kick off the preseason with a good matchup right away between the New Orleans Saints and the Houston Texans. Charles Davis alongside me, and I'm Brandon Gaudin. And folks, the wait is over. Yes, it's just the preseason, but football is back in your living room.
And I'm excited. I know you are as well. The summer heat feels good on these old bones, especially because we're not putting on pads. We don't have to be out there in that heat running into other people. But I'm glad these guys are. Football is back.
let's see what we can do. Let's get it to our running back first to get the clock moving here. Let's get it to Mac. At least I think that's his name.
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Second and 9.
Let's try throwing it here and see what happens. Looks like Cooks is the hot route. Hurry up there, Mac. It's that Mac. There you go.
They'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete.
Well, that was a happy accident to the tight end.
Before he's hit and dropped. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. His first pass attempt
That wasn't my intended receiver. I was trying to get it to the hot route,
but no fear, he delivered an accurate ball. Nice catch.
And you never want to see your quarterback
accurate ball, not so much.
But it also sends a message to the rest of the team when he's
It was
able
just
to
a
take
happy
that
accident
shot
that the
and still
tight end
deliver
was right there.
downfield. Showing a little toughness.
Otherwise,
and
that
the team
obviously
rallies
would have
around
been
him. This could really help him on
definitely
their drive.
incomplete.
No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick.
Well, that's not a good start to this.
To right around the 38-yard line.
Come on. Hey.
A run by Mack to start the drive. And he is going to lose yardage here. It was Cameron Jordan who came in and got him.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver.
And the receiver didn't even waste his time trying to catch him.
Down.
And we were 25th overall draft pick, so we were the last
Not
pick
an
of the
easy
first round
spot
for the
here.
Texans.
They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield and unable to connect.
Catch the ball, you
Incomplete.
motherfucker.
Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Texan receivers suck, apparently.
Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Ready, set.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Ready.
They'll set up a throw. And he's got Jordan complete right side.
Finally, someone caught a guy taking a
at the
pass.
45-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Now back to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
Right.
Well, you got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now a deep ball there on second down.
Right. Another guy that can't catch.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every
No, they
run.
haven't. My receivers haven't played for shit. It's like they don't even have any hands, any of them.
Let's go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Rolling to his left. Into heavy traffic.
Oh,
and
good.
It's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
And the tough thing
That's
is when he
nice.
goes back and reviews the film, he'll see that he already escaped the pocket. He could have gotten more.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the
Catch
field.
that, please.
And that's going to be knocked away and
Of course you
incomplete.
don't.
And with it, time has expired on the first quarter.
Well, we did
14-0
nothing in our
score.
first
This is the
preseason game other than get
NFL on EA
intercepted.
Sports. Took us
I'm
until
surprised
the
we
final
lost.
to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down
I
to the
will say
last
this.
play,
This
and
is
neither
definitely
side
the
was gonna
best looking
exhale until that
Madden
play
game
concluded,
yet,
because
but
we've seen the improbable before.
the jury's
Couple
out on the
laterals, maybe
fucking
some poor
gameplay,
defense
though,
on the
for
back
sure,
end.
at this
They might
point.
have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
We'll see what Coach has to say about the fact that we didn't do anything. We didn't even get 50 yards of total fucking offense. I was hoping to see some downfield completions this week, but you know what? What's your first NFL action? And I think it's something we can build on. Well, we better we better not build on that. We didn't even get 50 yards of offense in. And all I did was get picked off. Ready for week 2? You'll be playing the entire first half. Oh, good. That's nice. Finished the game with a passer rating of 95 by consistently completing passes, throwing touchdowns, and avoiding interceptions. Well, I haven't done that yet. Avoid interceptions. Week 2 training.
Fellas, we've got to have a great
See how
practice
this
today.
goes.
There's no other option. We've got 17. Strap it up and we get better each week.
Go!
This is one of those times you got to take advantage of. All right? So let's get at it.
At practice, my guys can catch, but not during a game for some reason.
Ready, right?
Where the fuck were you guys last week?
Ready.
Great. The O-line didn't do their
Okay,
job.
break. Go.
Okay, we're obviously not getting gold. We might not even get silver now. Okay, well, at least we got that much.
Hey, man, that was great. I mean, you had a great day today. You're taking the first steps towards success in this league. But don't fall back and get lazy. There's more steps ahead, so you got to keep it up.
I wonder if I should switch to the curtain at the far end of the window, so it's not directly in my face. I'll be back in just one moment. Let's see if that looks any better. Yeah, that looks great, actually. Alright, so we got the LA Rams up next as we head to SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles. Oh, good. Well, we're heading to LA then. Alright. 2 quarters of football in Los Angeles. This ought to be interesting.
It's week 2 of the NFL preseason, where depth charts and playbooks will be put to the test. It's the Texans and the Rams, coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight we move on to week 2 of the preseason, and we've got a good matchup here between the Houston Texans and the Los Angeles Rams. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, happy to be back alongside you. And I'll tell you what, yes, it's just week 2 of the preseason, but now they've got 1 game under their belts. And a lot of guys trying to prove some stuff down on the field here today.
Not only that, these coaches like to win. And I used to think it really didn't matter who won in the preseason. Then I watched some of those shows.
Let's see what we do this week, if anything at all.
On first down, they'll start out with Matt. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Let's go now.
Following the pickup of 4, here's
Looks like
second
we
and
dare
6.
try throwing again.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He'll get this one out to Rex Burkhead. And he's taken down.
Well, that's
but able
one
to slip
catch,
across
which
the
we did get
35.
last week.
10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards it.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They'll look to throw. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the result. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense.
He didn't get it.
He's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. No gain on the play there.
No, he didn't.
Bring up
So
4th down.
we're going to punt instead of going for it. Yeah. Thankfully, the Rams didn't do anything. Now let's see if
They'll come out
pick this
throwing here to start the drive. Got his man complete
Oh,
over
he
the
actually
middle.
fucking
That's
caught it.
Jordan. And they'll get this well past midfield before being just before
Where the hell were you
35.
last week, dude?
That one good for 37 yards.
It's not often that you'll find offensive and defensive guys that'll agree on much, but one place they find common ground, you've got to protect or attack the middle of the field. And no one was there. What a big play, moving it downfield.
They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They're going to look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. On play action, they'll throw. It'll buy some time right. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger,
Just
running
trying
with
not
it,
to
and
throw
picking up the
interception
first
at this
down.
point.
Opening carry of the game here for Rex Burkhead. And he is going to lose yardage here. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll drop to throw. Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
Yeah, finally, last week sucked.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
So now here in the 2nd week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters to play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle, no mental mistakes, or are they starting to look like...
And that is caught. Touchdown.
That's first ever touchdown. There we go.
Philip Dorsett, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Texans are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Showed some of his improv skills there, getting flushed out of the pocket but still able to make the throw for the score.
So that means he's not a method actor?
No.
Because with the improv means break character when you need to. And in the NFL...
So we're up 7-0. Alright, cool. Let's see.
They begin the drive on the ground with Mack. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. They'll set up to throw. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. And he's got Dorsett complete. And they're going to have this across midfield.
Some of my guys are actually starting to figure out how to catch the ball.
It's 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion. How about this first quarter for them throwing the football?
This defense has 0 answers for what they've seen so far with the ball in the air. I'm not sure how they're going to change things around, but offensively, I keep attacking. I keep throwing the football until they make me change.
Dorsett making the catch. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11, 1st down.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You've got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And he'll get this down to about the 30. Here's 2nd and 8. Knocked away and incomplete.
He came through with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Rams are
well, at least they're on their
own 1-yard line.
And they still got points out of their drive.
They'll start on the ground with Mack. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. The all-everything defensive tackle, Aaron Donald, the one who made it there. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. The Texans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far.
It's to be expected
this will be
that it's
3rd and
him,
forever. Back to throw. Open man is Jordan, the tight end. And they're going to get this beyond the 40
First I thought his
before he's
helmet
taken
popped
down.
off.
A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. A big completion there against double coverage, and Charles, one of those guys had a pick on him earlier.
Yeah, so he didn't allow that to deter him at all, did he? In fact, It probably was a challenge. Okay, you got to pick me four. It's my turn now to make the big play, and that's exactly what he did.
They go play action here on first down. And this one is incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes.
Thank you for actually catching
be a first down. Well done. A gain there of 30 big ones. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. Open man is Cooks. He's got it. Touchdown, Texans.
Good job, Brandon.
A great effort there. 29 yards. And the Texans are in for 6. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it. Solid. You don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that.
We're up by 4, so at least we're still ahead
Starting the drive with a give to Mack.
of the Super Bowl
He's going to drop
champions.
following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. A play action fake. They'll look to throw. His throw incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trip to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And his throw is incomplete.
So it looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Escaping the pressure right. He's letting it fly for Cooks.
Where the fuck were you going, you moron?
Troy Hill picks it.
God damn it. You started going that way. As soon as the ball's up there, then you start going the opposite fucking direction.
Icarus in mythology.
Shithead.
That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
Let's go now. 19,
That was on the receiver for running the wrong fucking direction after I released the goddamn ball.
Last drive, he'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. Man open, that's Chester Rogers. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Okay, ready.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they've left their starting quarterback out there for this 2nd quarter. But I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect your starting quarterback.
And this is going to be another first down as the
So
tackle's going to
Dorsett
be
is a
made at the
reliable
Rams'
actual receiver
17-yard
at the
line.
moment.
A very solid gain of 27. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
2 minutes left.
Here we go.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. And it's caught. Touchdown. Brandon Cooks.
Good.
Halfway to
Good job,
100
Brandon.
now. Career touchdown number 50. And the Texans are in for 6.
Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes it down the field and puts it in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said right there, and there's a silver lining to all of this, his resiliency, because let's face it.
Couple of touchdown passes, or like 3, I think. It's up to the backups to decide if they want to win the game.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half.
Yeah. The second string players get noticed, score a touchdown, 95 plus passer rating. I did that. Did not get the completion percentage though, above 60. Was still a decent game though, in spite of everything. Yeah. Coach still wasn't very happy with the performance though, just the same. And understandable, I still got picked off a few times. Next up we got the 49ers. Let's see what Coach says for the final week of the preseason here. Alright, before we do training, yeah, I'm gonna just go with like relatively little hair in my head, which is the case here under my hat here. So let's change up the hairstyle here. That's actually not a bad one. Kind of like the way that looks, but still. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this for the time being. Back to training camp. Hopefully the thing doesn't glitch out like the previous years would, because after like so many like trainings, it just would not like load the next play or something, and you would have to close out the entire game and reboot it to get the game to function in the previous year's game, that being 22.
Hold it ready. Go.
So far so good.
Ready up. Hut.
Controller batteries are low. Alright, let me work on plugging this in now. Since I can't change the controller out since I am live right now.
Ready.
One more completion away from a perfect practice then.
This is for all the marbles. This is for gold.
Let go.
There it is. No mistakes at practice this week for the final week of the preseason. I think I will wrap this stream up with getting through the preseason here, as it is, with this game and getting into week 1, and we'll leave off there. Now, if I do wind up streaming playing this at any point again in the future, it will be if I've decided to buy Madden 23 or not.
Is here. A fourth exhibition game.
Based on what
is
I'm
a
seeing
thing of
so
the
far,
past.
I'm certainly
It's
not
the
going to
49ers
pay
and the
$70 fucking
Texans
for
on
this.
Thursday night prime time.
So either I would wait for a sale of it to be like $30 or something, or just wait till it goes into Game Pass spring of next year and just download and play it from Game Pass when the full game releases there.
The Houston Texans.
For free at that point. But I will do a more
with you, and now we sit
more
seated 3 of the
Is It Worth It?
preseason, and this is the one that the
On
coaches
the Underground
probably
Gaming
think is pretty
Podcast
valuable,
on
right?
YouTube.
Certainly, this is the dress
When you
rehearsal.
guys are
This is the
seeing
one where your
this,
starters are going to
this
play.
will be
You
after
might even
that.
game
So
plan a little bit more than you do with a normal
you
preseason
guys will
game.
already know
And
my
then you got to
opinion
decide: do you
on
bring them
that
back after
on YouTube,
halftime
but
and get them going again
when
in
you
the
guys
third
are seeing
quarter
this on
so they're
YouTube,
ready
it'll
to
be
go when
after the
regular
gaming
season
podcast,
begins?
and you'll already
I'm eager
have
to see
my
how these
opinion,
coaches
and
will
you'll see
handle
what I'm
that.
talking about on the podcast tonight. For those of you that will see this before tonight here on Twitch, Underground Gaming Podcast tonight, we'll be talking about this and if Madden 23 is worth it or not.
Now a play fake here on first down. They'll roll him out right. That is taken in by Rodgers. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across
Off to a
midfield.
good start against the Niners.
Inside Niner territory now.
In the
This is
3
first
quarters
and
that we're
10
going to be playing.
at the 46. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Looking to throw. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage. Now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Now back to throw. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack.
Nick Bosa, yeah, I'm familiar with you. Gonna have you on one of my fantasy teams because you're a keeper for the upcoming season.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
So we're back to receivers not catching passes.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And the defense has it covered.
Fucking good.
Picked by
Great.
Emmanuel Mosley. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
That's what I fucking needed.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted.
Great, here we go again.
Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Off to a great start. 2
So
picks
maybe
in
a
the
bit of
first
a
quarter.
mulligan, but you never want to throw a preseason interception, especially as a rookie.
No, but this is the time to do it, right? Let's get the kinks out. He's still got the entire...
Come on. Hey.
To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They're going to look to throw. He's got Brown on the out route complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
That's a nice throw right there. And I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator that showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing the colleges deliver to the NFL.
That should take us to the end of the first.
After one, it's 9-0. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is. And
we're actually getting somewhere now.
Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try?
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
The defenders seem to be overpowered as fuck here.
Ready?
And I'm only playing on pro difficulty, so it's the 2nd lowest.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
So many times we talk about coverage, we just talk about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
I'm starting to feel like with
now
the
they face a
defensive
3rd
line
and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
the whole entire defense is overpowered.
He'll drop to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Yeah.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far.
Yeah, I think DA has made some questionable decisions right now.
Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete. It's Collins. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll drop to throw. Got it complete to Rodgers. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And for the 4th time tonight, it's
the receivers don't even make an attempt to get into position. And the fucking dudes, this is fucking horseshit. bullshit,
A young
EA.
quarterback,
Fuck you.
Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed.
You have
but
no
is
idea
that
how to
one that maybe
program
a
game
veteran sticks in
AI,
his
you
pocket?
motherfuckers.
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college.
Let's go now.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
These sacks now, they're starting to pile
Here we
up,
go,
Charles.
here
And
we
that
go.
front
And by the way,
seven
when you see the
defensively,
finger on camera,
they've
that's
had their way
directed
with this
at EA.
offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the time he's been under siege, care what the down and distance, they've got to get the ball in his hands a lot quicker.
So it
Looks like somebody's...
Get it.
on first down, he'll drop to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line.
Tag.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Given how overpowered the defense is.
Back to throw. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. It's complete to Chris Conley. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line.
5
Just shy of the
interceptions.
20.
Yeah.
33 yards that time. Back to throw again. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one, picking up the first 14 yards on the scramble. He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Nick Bosa in there to get him yet again. That is his third sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Forced out to his left. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Brevin Jordan from 13 yards out. And the Texans get a bit closer.
We actually fucking made some noise for once.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So they're able to throw it in for the two-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play.
This is probably the last time that we're on the field for the game.
Back to throw now on first down. And he's got Dorsett complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. It's a gain of 35. So that changes things. Here's first and 10 all the way up at the 45. Hunt will try going up the middle. Nifty footwork at the 45. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. And I tell you what, partner, I think this guy's going to like running behind his new offensive line.
I agree with you, and you can never have enough good runners.
And now here's another interception. And
There's a flag on the play, though.
solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line. How big is
does that penalty wipe out the INT?
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
This is caught. It's Cooks. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 23 yards on the play. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans.
There's a lot of traffic.
Tegan Quattoriano from 6 yards away. And the Texans are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. There was a lot of zip on that pass in baseball.
The hell were you guys in the first? Seriously. And I'm not surprised the second string will do nothing again.
Shows they were knocking on the door in a one-possession game, but ultimately the defense held tough to get the victory.
And doesn't it feel like it just leaves them asking what could have been? So many.
60 completion percentage. How? I don't know. 1 plus touchdown with less than 2 picks. Yeah, well, that went out the window in the first fucking quarter. And then, yeah, there is no week 4 now, so it's just a bye week. And then we'll wrap this up going into week 1 here. Set season goal again. And yeah, so hope you guys enjoy this. Like I said previously, this is going to wind up on YouTube like a few days from now. So you guys won't see this on YouTube until after the Underground Gaming podcast tonight at 8 p.m. with Desert Nord and myself, which we will be talking about this. And a few other things as well on there, gaming related obviously, because it's the gaming channel, it's the main channel on YouTube. Tomorrow we'll be doing another episode of Breaking Rocks as well at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time on Sunday, which is our typical time for that. And in between times I'm going to try to stream playing games over here as well, and or on the main channel on YouTube for PlayStation stuff. Also, later on this afternoon, I'll be popping onto Phil's channel for his open mic that he plans on doing today. So go check out Phil TMNT on YouTube to see me over there later today as well. I'm going to be in various places today on the internet. So with that in mind, guys, I will see. Let's see who's live on Twitch right now. Just Johnny64. Okay, so fuck it. I'm just gonna raid Johnny, because I don't think I've raided him before. So on that note, guys, I will see you guys on Phil's channel and then on Drew.Underground Gaming on YouTube later tonight as well. Until then, be safe, be well, may the force be with you. Fuck EA and their piss poor AI programming in Madden 23 at this point. I hope you guys fix this shit, because that was atrocious. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.